Hi everyone, and welcome to VR Chef. Before we start, the first thing we need to do is wash our hands because hygiene in the kitchen is really important. And then we can begin with our recipe. Follow me and let's get started. Today we're going to prepare a delicious recipe of sautéed baby eel and king prawns with eggs. The ingredients we're going to need are extra virgin olive oil, salt, different types of toasted bread that we're going to use to decorate the eggs, and of course we'll need potatoes, eggs, peeled prawns, eel, garlic, cayenne pepper, and a sauce made of oil, garlic and parsley, a pinch of ground white pepper and paprika. After, I'll give you the exact amounts. But we'll start by putting some extra virgin olive oil into a frying pan. Then we peel the potatoes, cut them into strips like this, and then fry over a very low heat. Now we need to thinly slice the peeled garlic. And while the garlic is browning, let's use the time to do something. Let's peel these prawns. At this point, if we have the heart, we're going to put the baby eels into the frying pan. Oh no, don't put me in the frying pan. Stir everything together with a wooden spatula. Then, watch how I cut the prawns in half. Are we watching? This is the way to do it. And when we're ready, without mercy, we add them to the frying pan. Now, we have to sauté the mixture carefully like this. Use the spatula, and since the prawns are already cooked, this should only take a couple of seconds. As you can see, this is already taking on the right colour, and above all, it's starting to smell and taste just right. Add a pinch of salt, but not too much. Not too little, but not too much either. So now we've got the baby eels and the prawns ready, and the potatoes are fried to a lovely, lovely golden brown, as you can see. That's because we've turned up the heat. Then we drain off the oil, drain it off like that, and put the potatoes into a bowl. Now that the potatoes have been drained of any surplus oil, I think it's time to add a bit of ground white pepper. Let's add a little pinch of salt too, but again, don't overdo it, not too much. Then we fry the eggs in the same oil as we used for the potatoes. Might as well use the flavour. Break the eggs carefully into the oil, but try to avoid splashing the oil all over the place and burning yourself and calling the ambulance. Watch how I do it. Now, as they don't need to be cooked too much, we can carefully turn off the heat now. There he goes. Remove the eggs from the frying pan, drain them well, and add to the bowl where we already have the potatoes waiting for them. As you can see, the eggs are just cooked, so it's easy to mix them really well with the potatoes. Keep a few baby eels and prawns to one side because we're going to use them to decorate the dish ingeniously at the end. We really need to mix the eggs and potatoes as well, don't we? And then we can start to put them on a serving plate. So let's start doing that. I normally place them on a slate using a mould, but you can do it however you prefer. Just use an ordinary breadboard or however you like. In the bottom, we've put some of the eel and prawn mixture. There it is. And with the amount we've made, I think that should be enough for 2 people. Yes, 2 servings. Then we add the eggs with the potatoes. Be careful not to get it outside the mould. Waste not, want not. And press the mixture down. Now, we can decorate the dish by sprinkling on a little paprika and drizzling over some of the garlic, oil and parsley sauce. We can also add the baby eels and prawns that thought they'd escaped and put to one side earlier. I'm using this type of toast to decorate, but you can use whatever kind you want, obviously. Maybe with some sliced bread, toasted, cut into different shapes. Maybe cut it into different shapes, just to make it more fun. So let's just finish off this glorious dish by removing the mould. There we go, and there it is, and that's it. It should be ready to eat. It looks great, doesn't it? Anybody want to sink their teeth into it? Remember, this recipe is thought out for 2 servings for 2 people. Okay guys, that's all for this week, and I'll see you hopefully very soon for our next vegan recipe.